KNDY.
All right, Dusty Donis back with you here on KNDY. Valley Heights and Garden Plain. Unfortunately for both of the teams here in this one, as Valley Heights and Garden Plain are both 0-2. They're out of the running for the semifinals tomorrow. Smith Center and Inman both 2-0 here in pool play. So this will be the final match of the state tournament for the Valley Heights Lady Mustangs. Again, they're 0-2 so far. They lost their first match to a very good Smith Center team, 25-12, 25-17, and they lost to Inman in their second match of the day, 25-17 and 25-18. So Valley Heights, again, their final match of the state tournament coming your way. We'll preview it next here on KNDY in Marysville. Dusty Donis courtside with you from United Wireless Arena in Dodge City.
Sharp Manufacturing in Blue Rapids. Building quality, locally produced custom trailers, wishing all Mustang athletes the best of luck this year. From start to finish, the best is what you'll get from Sharp Manufacturing. Check out their full line of high-quality enclosed cargo trailers and custom car haulers at sharpmanufacturing.com. The best and last trailer you'll need, Sharp Manufacturing in Blue Rapids. The Blue Rapids Mercantile not only reflects the interest of the owner, but those in the community as well. The sunflower speckled building along the highway in Blue Rapids is sure to soothe that antiquing itch, offering a wide range of collectible treasures, including homemade toffee and peanut brittle, candies, and sweetbreads. Along with a wonderful assortment of jams and jellies, your sweet tooth will thank you. With everything reasonably priced, you won't be able to stay away from the Blue Rapids Mercantile.
When it comes to serving the financial needs of this area, we have the home court advantage. This is our home. We know the area. We know the local economy. Bank with us. First Commerce Bank. Experience the difference. Member FDIC.
There is a difference.
Mom, I'm hungry. Can we stop at the Route 77 corner store?
Sure. I need gas anyway, and I can save money on that using my DinoPay app.
Awesome. Okay, I want Hunt Brothers Pizza, one of their ice cream treats, maybe a shake or a cone from here in Blue Rapids. Then we need to go to Waterville because I want some of their fried chicken and fish that's hand-breaded daily. Oh, and don't forget the chicken strips.
Whoa, you can eat all that?
You underestimate my appetite as a teenage boy.
I guess we'll be stopping at the Route 77 corner stores in Blue Rapids and Waterville.
Oh, I need a candy bar too.
This is Thad Argenbright with Performance Ag in Waterville. Coming to you from the Combine Cab, harvesting some 46 A09 Enlist E3 A-Series soybeans from Pioneer. What I want you to know is not only do we have our new, industry-leading, exclusive A-Series E3 soybeans, we also still have the soybeans you've come to know and love, our full Extend lineup. Don't let the competition fool you into thinking Pioneer no longer has what you know and love. We do. We also have our awesome lineup of Pioneer corn. Put the two together and you have an absolute winning combination. Call me at 785-313-3064 and find out why, with Pioneer from Performance Ag, you always get more than a bag of seed. You can also follow us on Facebook at Performance Ag LLC. I hope you all have a safe and prosperous harvest and a great day.
All right, Dusty Donis back with you here on KNDY from Dodge City. Valley Heights coming into this match with a record of 25-15. Garden Plain is 30-11. Again, both teams 0-2 so far in pool play. This is the final match of the state tournament for each one of these teams here at the 2A state tournament in Dodge City. Congratulations to both of them. Congratulations to the Valley Heights Lady Mustangs on making it to state. And we will see if they can kind of salvage this last match, pick up a win at state before heading back to Blue Rapids and Waterville areas here after today's state tournament. Again, Valley Heights, coached by Susan Steinford in her 7th year. The record of now 164-81. Gina Clark in her 15th year at Garden Plain, 496-130 is her overall record. 693-282 in 26 seasons overall coaching in the state of Kansas. She spent 11 years at Chaparral before the Lady Owls got her services there in Garden Plain. Garden Plain is making their 22nd state tournament appearance in school history. It's the 18th for Valley Heights. Garden Plain last made it to state last year. They finished 3rd place. Valley Heights last trip to state was in 2019, where they finished in 4th place. Lady Mustangs and Lady Owls again set to take the court here in the final match of pool play for Valley Heights and Garden Plain. We're going to take another timeout here. When we come back, we'll get you set with our starters and first serve here on KNDY from Dodge City. Dusty Donnis with you from the 2A state tournament.
If you're looking for a car, truck, van, or SUV, look no further than Mustang Motors in Blue Rapids. They have a great inventory. You're sure to find what you're looking for. And if you don't see it, Colby will help you find it. And they don't sell anything they don't warranty. But if you do need repairs further down the road, they have a full service department and a mechanic available. Plus, Mustang Motors has a full service professional detailing service. So stop by and see or check them out at MustangMotorsKS.com. That's Mustang Motors in Blue Rapids. Titan Trailer Manufacturing of Waterville offers a full line of horse and livestock trailers, flatbed trailers, utility trailers, dump trailers, stock trailers, cargo trailers, and custom trailers. Are you sensing a theme here? Trailers. If you need it, they have it. Not only do they have it, Titan Trailers are a higher standard of quality manufactured in Waterville. You're pulling the best with a Titan Trailer. Log on to TitanTrailer.com and find a dealer near you and see for yourself.
Tammy Parker with Tammy Parker Realty has all the bases covered. She's your realtor, broker, and agent. Give Tammy a call today in Waterville at 363-2010 or 562-6688. She has property for sale in Marshall, Washington, and Riley counties. Or visit her website, tparkerrealty.com. Tammy Parker Realty in Waterville, 363-2010 or 562-6688.
Go green today with Critchfield Spray Foam Insulation. Spray Foam Insulation achieves a perfect fit every time, insulating and sealing the building's exterior in one application. Ideal for commercial, agricultural, and residential buildings. Add structural stability, prevent moisture infiltration, minimize insect and rodent penetration, and gain superior energy savings. Go green and foam it. Critchfield Spray Foam Insulation in Waterville. Find them on the web and Facebook today.
At the beginning of every crop year, you get only one chance to get it right. Start your season off with a seed you can trust. Plant DeKalb Asgrow. They have a full range of products that have proven themselves year after year. Parker Seed can provide the right seed for your environmental conditions. There's no room for error. Call Parker Seed to start your season off right. When you call Todd Parker, he'll put his knowledge and experience to work to help you make the right choices. Call today, 562-6687. That's 562-6687.
Hey, Dusty Dennis back with you here on KNDY, United Wireless Arena in Dodge City, as the Lady Mustangs from Valley Heights getting set to play their final match of the state tournament against Garden Plain. We can tell you that the Hanover Lady Wildcats at the 1A Division II state tournament in Emporia won their first match 25-14, 25-17. Second match is underway. Class 1A Division II state tournament. So Hanover underway on KNDY today as well. And again, it is the Lady Wildcats starting 1-0 in pool play at 1A Division II in Emporia. Hanover, with their first match of the day, they ended up winning over South Central. They're playing Great Windsor now in match number 2. They'll play Attica later today as well. Again, it is Valley Heights and Garden Plain set to take the court here for this match. Valley Heights, your rotation for Valley Heights, depending on how they start, is Maggie Turber, Ava Smith, Mia Vermette, and Delana Merck. Audra Steinford, Ann Turber, Brooke Porter, Taya Smith, Olivia Scala comes in as a libero for Valley Heights. For Garden Plain, Hayden Thompson, Sydney Pitts, Riley Stolzatz, Madeline Rolfs, Kayla Wassinger, Molly Zolman, Elena Hoheisel, and Celia Pitts will be the names you'll hear for the Lady Owls. Garden Plain will be in their yellow tops with the gray and white sleeves. Valley Heights in those black tops with the purple and white trim. Valley Heights again coming in at 25-15. Garden Plain is 30-11 after opening 0-2 each team here in pool play. Smith Center and Inman are moving on to the semifinals here from Pool 2. Valley Heights and Garden Plain trying to salvage at least one win here at the state tournament. Glad to have you with us here on KNDY as we are ready to start action here with first serve from Dodge City. On that rotation to start early here for Valley Heights, Taya Smith is in there as well as Ann Turber. We have Delana Merck in that starting rotation for the Lady Mustangs. Ava Smith, Mia Vermetten, and Maggie Turber. Valley Heights will serve. Maggie Turber, and Taya Smith in the back row. Ava Smith, Delana Merck, Mia Vermetten in the front row. We'll set up Garden Plain as we roll on, and you'll hear their names as we are underway in the final match of the day for Valley Heights. The serve goes over, good pass over to the far side to Celia Pitts. The set across on the second hit for Turber, kept alive by Garden Plain, but a lift called on, actually a double hit on Garden Plain, and Valley Heights takes the early 1-0 lead. So Valley Heights with the 1-0 advantage. Serve goes into the back row. Get back set. Stolzatz near side. On the swing there was Elena Hoheisel. Valley Heights keeping it going. Set across by Maggie Turber. Back row. Set middle. Vermetten hits it far side in the corner. Zogelman. Far side. Blocked up at the front line. A double block there for Valley Heights as Vermetten and Merck get up there to block it down on Garden Plain side. And a point for the Lady Mustangs. They lead 2-0 early in this one. Serving again, this is Maggie Turber. Back row, good pass. Sent middle. Far side now goes to Celia Pitts. Valley Heights keeping it alive. Ava Smith near side. Cross court shot in the back row. Back set near side. Blocked again at the front line by Smith and Vermetten, but hit across by Garden Plain. Over the top of the net and tapped back down on Valley Heights' side on that pass that went over the net instead of staying on Valley Heights' side. Celia Pitts gets the block and puts it down for a point for Garden Plain. 2-1 the score. Serving for Garden Plain is Madeline Rolfe. Back row, tipped and rolling out of bounds. Off of Valley Heights and Maggie Turber. Point goes to Garden Plain. We're not at 2 in this first set. Again, it's Madeline Rolfe serving for Letty Al. Float jump serve there for Rolfe. Near side, Ava Smith goes up, tips it across with a fist that flies into the back row. Set middle, Celia Pitts tipped around. Good pass by Turber. Back set Turber over to Merck. It's kept alive back row by Garden Plain. Free play for Valley Heights. Lena Merck sets near side, Ava Smith. Blocked right there for it goes Taya Smith. Back set far side, now to Merck. Down that line and the kill for Delana Merck. Valley Heights up 3-2. With that point, Olivia Scala in on the rotation for the Lady Mustangs. Scala bounces it a couple times before she floats the serve into the back row. Zogelman with a pass to the front, and it actually ended up over the net and blocked down by Vermetten. Excuse me, that was Taya Smith with the block up the front line, and the point goes to Valley Heights. 4-2, Lady Mustangs. Serve gets across, set middle, Pitts, nice dig in the back row. That was Turber there, Maggie in the back row, or Ann actually to keep it alive that time. Set far side, hit across by Thompson. Set near side now to Ava Smith, blocked but sitting down on the Garden Plain side. A point for Valley Heights. Lady Mustangs lead 5-2 in this first set. Scala serving again for Valley Heights. Floats it in. Pass, back set, and down the line, near side, a kill for Celia Pitts. Garden Plain gets back on the serve, 5-2 the score, 5-3, excuse me, the score. Now, actually, that one went out of bounds, they said. My apologies, it's 6-2 Valley Heights. I wasn't looking at the right spot. This time it floats out of bounds off of Pitts, and it was easy to see, 7-2. Garden Plain with a good start. Timeout called by Gina Clark and Garden Plain. Valley Heights with a good start, I should say, against Garden Plain. 7-2, Lady Mustangs with the advantage. Back after the timeout on KNDY.
Turn to Cottage Hill Ag Supply in Waterville when you need to take your crops to the next level. Start with top quality channel seed complete with treatments and delivery. Precision planting equipment gives you optimum seed spacing, singulation, and depth control. Kilbro seed tenders are dependable for delivering seed to the field and planter. And Darren carries sprayer parts, fertilizer parts, and Conklin Ag products so you have the best growing season ever. Grow your best with Cottage Hill Ag Supply.
What do you do when the unexpected happens? You may wonder what's next. Who do I call? What should I do? Christy Anders Funeral Home is here to support you through this phase of life by providing support and personal services while helping you create a beautiful and unique tribute for your loved ones. Christy Anders Funeral Home is family owned and operated and proud to offer affordable personalized packages to fit any budget. Visit Christy Anders Funeral Home in Waterville or at www.apfunerals.com.
Valley Heights back in play, leading 7-2, and right off the timeout, a hit over far side. Hayden Thompson finds the middle of the Valley Heights defense in the back row for the point for the Lady Owls. The Garden Plain stops what was a 5-0 run for Valley Heights after that timeout. It's 7-3 in favor of the Lady Mustangs. Jump serve across by Thompson. Ava Smith gets it over to the near side, gets it right back. Floats it into the back row. Good job in the back row to dig it out by Sydney Pitts to get in the right spot. Set across, but blocked the front by Taya Smith, and a point for Valley Heights. 8-3, Lady Mustangs in set number 1. Jefferson County North and Hillsboro playing over on the far court. Hillsboro up 1-0. Getting down for the dig there. Garden Plain keeping it alive. Back row, Scala. That was Merck. Set across to Smith. Dug out by Garden Plain. And Pitts finds a hole in the back row there for Valley Heights. Not quite able to get to it quick enough. Maggie Turber. And the point goes to Garden Plain. 8-4. Lady Mustangs with the lead. Garden Plain serving. Celia Pitts. A little bit of an issue in that Smith Center match where she was a little woozy. I don't know if she was short of breath or what had actually happened there, but good to see Celia back out there for Garden Plain. Line drive served back low. Vermetten keeps it alive. Smith into the middle and hit across a free play for Garden Plain. Sent by Stolzatz into the middle and a kill for Garden Plain. Kaylor Wassinger puts it down for the Lady Owls. 8-5, Valley Heights. First set of the final match of the day for both of these teams. Serving for Garden Plain, Celia Pitts. Another low line drive. Vermetten to Turber in the back row. Set across by Smith. Not a good receive there by Garden Plain, but finding a hole over on that far side. Zogelman, and a point for Garden Plain. They're within 2 now at 8-6 after they had taken a timeout at 7-2. So a 4-1 run right now for Garden Plain. Jump serve by Pitts, back row, too strong. Service error there for Garden Plain, their first of the match. 9-6, Valley Heights with the lead. Serving for the Lady Mustangs, Ava Smith. She floats that one back row. Decent pass from Thompson. Set Stolzatz, far side, Zogelman. Taking the back row by Smith. Steinfurt kept it alive. It's hit across by Taya Smith, Into the back row, Ava Smith. Turber sets middle for Porter. Floats into the back row. Kept alive by Garden Plain again and tapped across by Wassinger for the kill. Valley Heights, Kaylor Wassinger cuts this down to a 2-point lead for the Lady Mustangs in this first set. Serving is their center, Riley Stolzatz. Line drive serve. Good pass by Taya Smith. Near side tapped across by Maggie Turber. Tipped up the front line by Turber. Garden Plain can't get back underneath it. Wassinger tipped it, but nobody else was home, and it falls in for a point for Valley Heights. 10-7, Lady Mustangs. Serving on a line drive, far sideline. Thompson with a pass middle to Stolzatz. Back set near side, Zogelman. Porter keeps it alive. Back row, Smith. Taya over to the near side. Maggie Turber curls one over. Set middle, Stolzatz. The shoot play there for Wassinger, and she's got the kill. 10-8. Valley Heights still leading it by 2. Now serving for Garden Plain is Zogelman. Molly with 43 aces on the season coming into the state tournament. Back row, Ava Smith with a good pass, but out of rotation, Garden Plain. A point goes to the Lady Mustangs. Substitutions coming in here for Valley Heights as they lead 11-8 in the first set. And Turber coming in to serve. Steinsford and Porter take a seat. Also back in on that front row is Delana Merck for the Lady Mustangs. Turber back row, serve. Good pass. Set on the second hit, caught him off guard. Stolzatz gets the point for Garden Plain. It's 11-9, Valley Heights. Serving for the Lady Owls. Floating back row. Smith into the middle. Turber near side. Good swing from Vermetten. It's blocked. Vermetten keeps it alive on the Valley Heights side, though. But then some miscommunication between Merck and Vermetten and Turber in the middle of the floor there. That was Ann Turber, and it falls on Valley Heights' side. The point goes to the Lady Owls. Down to a 1-point lead for Valley Heights in this set, 11-10. Floating back row serve. Ava Smith, the pass middle to Turber. Tapped across. And toward the net, nobody can get back home for Garden Plain. The point goes to Valley Heights. 12-10, Lady Mustangs. Valley Heights serving. Floating serve over for Maggie Turber into the back row. The set middle for Thompson. Dug out there by Taya Smith. And then the kill on the one hit over for Garden Plain. Celia Pitts puts it in there for the Lady Owls. Valley Heights back up by 1 again now. 12-11. Garden Plain on serve. Madeline Ross, the defensive specialist, back row player, 5'5" senior for Garden Plain, serving. Line drive, back row serve. Decent pass from Turber, but not in the set position for Ann Turber, far side. It's hit across, a free play for Garden Plain. Far side of Thompson, blocks the front line. Ava Smith there to keep it alive. Ann Turber sets near side. Swinging is Smith. Back row, Garden Plain keeps it going. Far side, Thompson again. A set across on the second hit, but they called it a double hit for Thompson, and a point goes to Valley Heights. They lead 13-11. Scala back in. The Lady Mustangs on serve. Floats it over to the far side and into the net. The error for Scala. 13-12 is the score. First service error of the match for Valley Heights. Scala checks right back out. And serving for Garden Plain is Hayden Thompson. Strong. Service error number 2 for Garden Plain. So each team trading errors here. And Valley Heights is up 14-12 in this second, or the first set of this final match for the Lady Mustangs. Merck floats one across. Pitts with a good pass, far side. Tipped on the hit by Zogelman on that far side at the front line by Ann Turber. It rolls out of bounds, and the point goes to the Lady Owls. Back and forth we go. 14-13 the score. Valley Heights leading it by 1. They held a close lead most of this first set. They did get on a 5-0 run to lead 7-2, but Garden Plain working their way back into it. Steinford sets near side now for Taya Smith with the high jump and kill near sideline. 15-13. Valley Heights leading it by 2 again. Serving for Valley Heights is Ava Smith. Ava gets it across. Bump by Zogelman, goes over on the second hit. Valley Heights is ready. Steinford near side for Turber. Blocks the front line and nobody home defensively. Maggie had a good swing, but a great block by Garden Plain to give the Lady Owls the point. 15-14 is the score. Serving for Garden Plain is Riley Stolzak. Into the back row. Good pass. Steinford near side. Turber tipped up at the front line, and in the back row, Sydney Pitts can't do anything with it. Point goes to Valley Heights. They're up by 2 again, 16-14. You can keep this lead of 1 and then go to 2. You're in good shape. But they would definitely like some separation here, Valley Heights would. Back row set, or bump goes into the net. Second hit, not the greatest, and Zogelman gives Valley Heights a free ball. Porter taps it across. Down on the baseline, kept alive by by Garden Plain. Stolzak set middle, tapped across by Steinfurt, and it falls in for the point for the Lady Mustangs. So there's your 3-point lead. You'd like to create a little separation here if you're Valley Heights, leading 17-14 in the first set. Serving is Taya Smith. Line drive, low serve. Dug out by Pitt. Sydney middle and hit into the net by Wassinger. The error on the swing from Wassinger, and Valley Heights is up 18-14. Timeout Garden Plain. We'll take it as well on KNDY.
Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville is your reliable automotive repair shop. Servicing engines and transmissions, ACs, radiators, exhausts, and diagnostic checks. Did you know Danes does tires? Carrying all major brands and sizes from trucks, ATVs, trailer, and farm implements, Danes Automotive and Tire has you covered. With over 85 years combined experience, your locally owned and trusted repair and tire shop is Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville. My Sister's Closet Boutique in Waterville has all you need for your wardrobe this season. They specialize in the latest fashion trends. Don't get caught in last year's style. Stop in and refresh your wardrobe with all your favorite team colors. Stock your closet with cute, comfortable, trendy, and affordable options. Hurry to MSC today or start your shopping online at mysistersclosetkansas.com. Big city style with small town service. Come and spend a day at MSC in Waterville.
Taya Smith serving for Valley Heights. Garden Plain had gotten it back, and then a swing goes into the net from Maggie Turber. Valley Heights leading Garden Plain 18-15 in this first set. Garden Plain back on serve now. This is Molly Zogelman standing right of center. Zogelman floats it back row. Ava Smith, good pass to Steinfurt. Sets near side now for Turber, and Maggie's hit goes out of bounds off the stick by Garden Plain on the block attempt, and a point goes to Valley Heights. 19-15. Lady Mustangs with the advantage. Serving for Valley Heights is Ann Turber. Goes back row. Good dig by Garden Plain to keep it going. Far side, Thompson tipped up at the front line. Taya Smith, they go middle. Ava will just bump it across. A free play for Garden Plain. Stolzatz, near side. Hit over by Garden Plain and Hoheisel. Turber and sets near side to Maggie. Block, but Smith is there to keep it alive, and Garden Plain can't do anything with it. What a heads-up play by Ava Smith, getting down on the ground to bump it back across on this near side. And a point for Valley Heights. They're 5 away from taking this first set. It's 20-15. Serving for the Lady Mustangs. Again, Ann Turber puts into the back row. Stolzatz sets middle for Wassinger. Blocked by Valley Heights. It goes over on one hit by Garden Plain. Near side, Turber. And it's kept alive here by Garden Plain again. Back row, Smith with the set. Turber far side. Merck gets it across. Garden Plain keeping it going as Wassinger hits it into the middle here, and Smith can't get it back up. It spins off of her hands and out of bounds on that baseline. Out of bounds for a point for Garden Plain, 20-16 Valley Heights. Valley Heights has been able to pull away a little bit here in this set to make it a little more comfortable, but you still want to finish well. Turber had it tipped up at the front line. Garden Plain keeps it alive, but it's over on one hit. And Turber sets middle for Vermetten. Tipped in a point for Valley Heights as it rolls out of bounds. 21-16, Lady Mustangs. Serving now is Maggie Turber, right in the center of the back row. Over in that far corner, kept alive. Back set Stolzatz, near side. Zogelman, too strong. Point Valley Heights. 22-16, Lady Mustangs with the lead. Turber with another floating back row serve. Not a real good pass. Stolzatz does get it high and up in the air, though. It's curled over. Good dig out here by Taya Smith in the back row. Ava goes up, tipped up the front line. Vermetten keeps it alive. And into the middle, tapped across by Vermetten. Garden Plain still going. Hits it across on the second hit. Taya Smith taps it across. It stays on Garden Plain's side. Back row, good pass by Turber. Maggie to Ann, back set far side. And off the fist of Stolzatz in the back row as the junior Delana Merck will get credit for that one for Valley Heights. They lead 23-16. In this first set. 2 points away from taking set number one. Floating jump serve that time goes toward the net. Tapped over. Ava Smith keeps it alive, and it's a lift called on, or actually over the net, called on at Garden Plain that time. 24-16, set point for the Lady Mustangs. Maggie Turber serving for the set. Another floating jump serve, back row. They get low to dig it out. Goes over far side, Zogelman from the back row, and it's off the fist of Ann Turber. And flying out of bounds on that back row. Point goes to Garden Plain, 24-17 the score. Still set point for the Lady Mustangs. And serving for Garden Plain is Madeline Rolfe. Interested to see how Garden Plain would come back in this second set should Valley Heights finish this one off. Maggie Turber into the middle. It's hit across by Merck. Set Stolzatz, not a great one over the far side, but adjusting to get the kill over on the far side on that left-hand side of the court was Celia Pitts. The point goes to Garden Plain. 24-18 now the score. Rolfs with the line drive serve back row. Turber with a good pass, set near side now. Swinging is Smith. It's off the fists of Garden Plain and flying into the seats. It's a point for Valley Heights, and they win the set 25-18 here in set number 1. The Lady Mustangs have one more set coming up to try to get their first of the day. We'll be back after the break on KNDY for that.
If any of your family members meow, bark, squeak, chew, dig, squawk, claw, play dead, or fetch, you need Dr. Porter and the Blue River Veterinary Clinic in Waterville. Dr. Porter is dedicated to the wellness and health care of your small animal pets, offering vaccinations and wellness checks, boarding, dentistry, emergency care, grooming, surgery, and radiology with her full-service clinic. A healthy pet is a happy pet, and a happy pet means a happy home. Call today for your appointment, 363-2222.
Circle P Processing of Waterville has processing openings available now. Their mission is to not only provide the professional meat processing their customers expect, but ensure timely and transparent service and prices. Be assured that when you bring your meat to Circle P, you are getting exactly what you brought in. Always remaining local and loyal to their customers. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. Be sure to visit their website, circlepprocessing.com, for pricing and ordering information. Just like the area student athletes, Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard all year round to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple: to be your number one source for propane, lubricants, and extreme diesel fuel. And they'll reach that goal by treating you like family. Don't wait for winter to set in. Get that propane tank filled today by calling the winning team at Sapp Brothers Petroleum. Still proudly serving all of Nebraska and the Hanover community, Sapp Brothers is proud to announce their newest location in Blue Rapids. That's Sapp Brothers Petroleum, servicing your residential and farming to commercial and industrial needs.
Raise your hand if you need more internet speed. It's time to get your hands on much faster internet. Don't settle for yesterday's internet speed when you have a home full of today's devices. Upgrade your Blue Valley Technologies internet speed now to the speed you need and get a $50 bill credit. If you're new to Blue Valley, you get 2 months free and everyone gets free installation on managed Wi-Fi. Visit bluevalley.net/raise your hand today.
All right, we are underway here in this second set. When they go, as Garden Plain actually got the first point of the second set. Sydney Pitts serving for the Lady Owls. Good dig in the back row by Maggie Turber. Set near side Smith. Back row just a bit too strong on the swing by Maggie. And Garden Plain out to an early 2-0 lead. Again, Valley Heights took the first set 25-18 over Garden Plain. Both of these teams playing their final match of the state tournament. Some rotating substitutions up on that front line. Madeline Rolfs and Elena Hoheisel. Hoheisel's back in for Garden Plain. Floating back row serve. Vermette with a good pass into the middle for Ann Turber. Nice swing. Oh, just a little bit too strong, though, for Delana Merck, and a point goes to Garden Plain. Lady Owls out to the early 3-0 lead here in this second set. Serving for Garden Plain again is Pitts. Left it low. Good dig by Valley Heights to keep it going. Vermette across the other way for Valley Heights. That far side, Thompson. Back row dig by Taya Smith. Set Turber, near side for Ava Smith. Good dig in the back row by Garden Plain as they stay on it. Thompson hits it over. Merck, near side Ava. Tip, Garden Plain keeping it going. Hit across a free play for Valley Heights. And Turber with a good pass. Merck sent near side Smith. Tipped alive and kept alive by Garden Plain. Second hit, back set over. And a point for Garden Plain, catching Valley Heights out of rotation there defensively. 4-0 Garden Plain with the lead in this second set. I said it'd be interesting to see how Garden Plain comes back after losing this first set on the brink of not winning anything here at the state tournament, but they've started well. Ava Smith dug out by Garden Plain. They're fighting to the finish. Pitch hits it across. Merck, Turber, far side Merck with the swing. Block kept alive by Valley Heights, though. Set near side, Ava Smith again. Curls one back row, and there for it again is Cindy Pitts. Far side Thompson. Ava Smith. Set it back into the middle for Maggie Turber. Garden Plain keeping it going. Second hit across again, and catching Valley Heights sweeping to the back row again. A point goes to Garden Plain, and they're up 5-0 in this second set. Susan Steinfurt letting them play through right now. Serving for Garden Plain, still Sydney Pitts. Back row, the pass by Turber. Back set near side. Swing dug out in the back row by Maggie Turber. Curled over by Vermetten. Staying alive is Garden Plain. Sent now Ann Turber over to the far side. Near side, Smith blocked again by Garden Plain. Merck hits it back into that far corner. Pitts is there for it. The set middle, dug out in the back row by Taya Smith. Now Ava Smith curls one over. Garden Plain just not giving up, keeping it alive. Thompson across. Maggie Turber with a good pass to Ann in the middle, blocked into the net, and finally the point over as Vermetten gets the swing to give Valley Heights the point. 5-1 Garden Plain in the second set. Valley Heights trying to get back going. Into the back row, the ball tipped and top hit down by Taya Smith right at the... No, they called her over the net. Point Garden Plain. They said that Taya was too far over, and the point goes to Letty Owl. 6-1 Garden Plain in the second set. Valley Heights trying to turn this back around and get it going in the right direction again. Garden Plain serving is Madeline Ross. Line drive right into the net. Point goes to the Letty Mustangs. 6-2 Garden Plain in set two. Delena Merck serving. Floating serve short. Garden Plain keeps it alive. Far side Thompson with the swing. Blocked up at the front line. May have been a fourth hit if Garden Plain would have touched it, but I think it was over anyway. And a block for Taya Smith for Valley Heights to cut that lead down to 6-3. On the serve, into the middle, pitch, good pass, and a hit across on the second hit by Stolzatz. Near side on the swing, Ava Smith. It is out of bounds. No tip. Point goes to Garden Plain. 7-3, Letty Owls. Serving for Garden Plain into the match is Ava Meese for the first time. 5'7" sophomore. Garden Plain letting some other players get in here. Line drive serve, back row. Not a great pass there on the attempt by Maggie Turber as it ends up going underneath the net. The point goes to Garden Plain. 8-3 Letty Owls in this second set. Serving again is Mace. Floating serve, back row on that far sideline. It's out of bounds though, so the service error for Garden Plain. Their first of the second set. Second of the match. 8-4, Garden Plain. Off the Valley Heights serve, Zogelman swings, back row. Ava Smith with the pass. Swinging at the top, there's Maggie Turber, blocked at the front line by Riley Stolzatz, and it's in a point for Garden Plain. 9-4, Letty Owls. Serving for Garden Plain here this time is Celia Pitts. Back row, Ava Smith. Steinford with the set near side. Maggie Turber tipped at the front line. The Garden Plain goes toward the net. Porter keeps it alive. Steinford sets the middle and hit across by Maggie Turber. Set into the middle for Wassinger. Good dig in the back row by Smith to keep it alive. Far side to Taya Smith with the kill down the far sideline. Point goes to Valley Heights. It's 9-5, Garden Plain. Valley Heights trying to fight back in. They were down 5-0 early in this second set. And they took the first set 25-18. Low line drive serve. Back row pass from Ross. It goes far side to Zogelman. Tipped by Valley Heights. Kept alive. Zogelman tips it across. Goes into the back row. Off of Turber. Taya Smith keeps it alive. A hit across by Vermetten. Back row Meese. Set middle. Far side now to Zogelman. In the back row Smith. Taya back over. And a swing by Turber was tapped and blocked up at the front line by Wassinger. And the point goes to Garden Plain. So a 5-0 start for Garden Plain. They still have a 5-point lead, 10-5. Jump serve by Stolzatz, back row. Decent pass. Steinford sets near side to Maggie Turber. Down this near sideline. Oh, they called it out. Valley Heights was looking for a tip. Nothing called. And the point goes to Garden Plain, 11-5. Letty Owls. Timeout Susan Steinford and Valley Heights. Garden Plain up by 6 here in the second set. Looking to force the third back in after the timeout here on KNDY.
Get the good stuff.
Superior quality at competitive prices. It's right around the corner at your Napa Auto Parts store, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware. Napa has over 310,000 parts and accessories for auto, truck, farm, and small engines. Plus, all Napa brand parts are backed by a national warranty program. Need answers or advice? Just ask the friendly parts professionals at Napa at Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware. They're ready to help.
Get the good stuff.
Quality you can trust at prices you can afford at Napa Auto Parts, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware.
Sharp Manufacturing in Blue Rapids. Building quality, locally produced custom trailers, wishing all Mustang athletes the best of luck this year. From start to finish, the best is what you'll get from Sharp Manufacturing. Check out their full line of high-quality enclosed cargo trailers and custom car haulers at sharpmanufacturing.com. The best and last trailer you'll need, Sharp Manufacturing in Blue Rapids.
A double hit by Garden Plain gives Valley Heights the point out of the timeout. It's 11-6 Garden Plain in the second set. Again, Valley Heights won the first set 25-18. Lady Mustang serving is Ann Turber. Back row. Pitch the good pass. Golsat sent near side Zogelman. And finds a hole in that back row defense for Valley Heights. The kill for Zogelman makes it 12-6 Garden Plain. Lady Owls 30-11 coming into this match. Valley Heights has a record of 25-15. Serving for Garden Plain, Zogelman. Low serve. Pass in the middle as Turber keeps it alive, and Maggie hits it across. Back set near side for Hoheisel. Dug out in the back row by Turber. Maggie into the back row, too strong. Trying to curl one to the back, and the point goes to Garden Plain. They're creating some separation in this second set, leading 13-6. Serving for Garden Plain is Zogelman. A low serve. Good pass this time. And Turber sends near side. Vermetten finds the front row, but a great play by Meese to keep it alive for Garden Plain. Zogelman from the back row didn't have enough strength or jump really on that one and hits it straight into the net. 13-7. Garden Plain. Serving for Valley Heights is Maggie Turber. Turber floats it back row. Up back over to the far side on the swing. Meese. Good play there by Ann Turber to keep it alive. Near side, Ava Smith jumped a little too early. She was coming down during the swing, and then it ended up being fingertips on the ball and tapped into the net. The point goes to Garden Plain, 14-7, Liddy Owl. Serving is Pitts for Garden Plain. Line drive serve. Good pass from Vermetten. Turber back to Vermetten, far side, and it is out for Vermetten. Too strong there for Mia. Point goes to Garden Plain. They now lead at 15-7. Some good recovery for Garden Plain after losing that first set. Good pass to Ann Turber. Back set middle from Merck. Dug in the back row by Garden Plain to keep it alive. Far side Meese. Nice play by Maggie Turber to keep it going for Valley Heights. Tapped across by Ava Smith. Garden Plain with a free play, and kind of like what Ava did on the last play for Valley Heights, a little bit too early on the jump for Celia Pitts, and she's coming down, and the ball goes into the net. 15-8, Garden Plain to the lead. Serving, Scala back in our rotation, the libero. Over to the far side, Pitts. Hit that one off the side of her palm and straight into the net. Point goes to Valley Heights again, 15-9. Garden Plain here in this second set. Valley Heights trying to make a comeback. Scala serving. Floats that one into the back row. Good pass this time. Stolstock's back set near side. Hoheisel is blocked off of Smith out of bounds, and the point goes to the Lady Owls this time. Garden Plain up 16-9 in set two. Trying to force the third and deciding set in the final match of the tournament for each one of these teams. Serving, jump serve here. Off, looked like it was going to hit the top of the tape from Madeline Ross, but it didn't. Ava Smith blocked. Kept alive, then hit across on the second hit here for Valley Heights. Garden Plain with the play, and jumping high on that shoot play to go in there to get the kill was Celia Pitts for Garden Plain. The Lady Owls are up 17-9 in this second set. Serving for Garden Plain again is Madeline Ross. Good pass this time from Turber. Far side it goes. Merck, dugout back row. Zogelman keeps it alive for Garden Plain. Hit across, a free ball for Valley Heights. Turber sets far side, tapped across, but no, actually didn't go across. It hit high and went into the net on the attempt there from Merck, and the point goes to Garden Plain. 18-9, Lady Owls. Looking more and more like we'll have a third and deciding set here in this match. Low line drive serve, and it's a lift tip off of Ava Smith out of bounds. And a point goes to Garden Plain. Timeout called by Susan Steinford again for Valley Heights. 19-9, Garden Plain back after the timeout here on KNDY.
The Blue Rapids Mercantile not only reflects the interest of the owner, but those in the community as well. The sunflower speckled building along the highway in Blue Rapids is sure to soothe that antiquing itch, offering a wide range of collectible treasures, including homemade toffee and peanut brittle, candies, and sweetbreads. Along with a wonderful assortment of jams and jellies, your sweet tooth will thank you. With everything reasonably priced, you won't be able to stay away from the Blue Rapids Mercantile.
When it comes to serving the financial needs of this area, we have the home court advantage. This is our home. We know the area. We know the local economy. Bank with us. First Commerce Bank. Experience the difference. Member FDIC.
There is a difference.
19-9, Garden Plain leading Valley Heights here in the second set. Garden Plain serving out of the timeout. Another back row serve. Pass from Maggie Turber to Ann in the middle. Flying high and swinging hard is Smith, but it's a little bit too strong for Ava, and it flies out of bounds. Garden Plain just 5 points away from taking set two, leading 20-9. Serving again for Garden Plain, Madeline Ross. Pass by Turber goes to the net. Hit across by Garden Plain. Valley Heights is able to keep it alive. Set across. Free play for Valley Heights. That far side. Meese tipped by Valley Heights. And a point for Garden Plain. I don't know if it was tipped or not, but the official in the near corner of the line judge says it went in anyway. So either way, that would have been a point for the Lady Owls. 21-9 the score. And again, serving is Madeline Ross. Low line drive. Good dig in the back row to keep it alive there by Turber. Free play again for Garden Plain. Shoot middle, and it's blocked at the front line by Smith, but Garden Plain keeps it going somehow. And Turber up near side. Smith tipped up, kept alive by the Lady Owls again in the back row. Far side it goes to Meese on the swing. Dig in the back row by Maggie Turber. Hit across by Ann. Kept alive on a block by Garden Plain. Valley Heights with it back. Smith, far corner. A dig by Garden Plain. Keeping it alive, Meese. Hit across by Zogelman. And Turber sets back far side as Merck has it kept out by Garden Plain. Playing good defense back there. Merck hits it across the one swing. Zogelman dig in the back row, and Turber keeps it going. Hit across by Taya Smith. We're still in. Second hit across. Good defense that time by Ann Turber. Garden Plain keeps it alive. Stolzak over to the far side. It just we're out of position. It's hit into the net by Meese. A long rally goes to Valley Heights. It's 21-10 Garden Plain in this second set. Timeout called by Garden Plain with a 21-10 lead. We'll take the timeout as well. Back after the break on KNDY.
Mom, I'm hungry. Can we stop at the Route 77 corner store?
Sure. I need gas anyway, and I can save money on that using my Dino Pay app.
Awesome. Okay, I want Hunt Brothers Pizza, one of their ice cream treats, maybe a shake or a cone from here in Blue Rapids. Then we need to go to Waterville because I want some of their fried chicken and fish that's hand-breaded daily. Oh, and don't forget the chicken strips.
Whoa, you can eat all that?
You underestimate my appetite as a teenage boy.
I guess we'll be stopping at the Route 77 corner stores in Blue Rapids and Waterville.
Oh, I need a candy bar too.
This is Thad Argenbright with Performance Ag in Waterville. Coming to you from a combine cab, harvesting some 46 A09 Enlist E3 A-Series soybeans from Pioneer. What I want you to know is not only do we have our new industry-leading exclusive A-Series E3 soybeans, we also still have the soybeans you've come to know and love, our full Extend lineup. Don't let the competition fool you into thinking Pioneer no longer has what you know and love. We do. We also have our awesome lineup of Pioneer corn. Put the two together and you have an absolute winning combination. Call me at 785-313-3064 and find out why, with Pioneer from Performance Ag, you always get more than a bag of seed. You can also follow us on Facebook at Performance Ag LLC. I hope you all have a safe and prosperous harvest and a great day.
All right, out of the timeout, a couple of points here for Garden Plain. A kill for Celia Pitts. And now the back row serve is bumped out of bounds by Mia Vermette, and all of a sudden it's set point for Garden Plain, leading 24-10. They had taken the timeout, Garden Plain did. Serving for the Lady Owls for the set is Meese. Floating low line drive, dug out in the back row, kept alive Valley Heights. Porter hits it across into the back row, Meese. Stolzat sets middle for Pitts. She hits it across on a set, and a lift is called, a double hit actually called on that one. The point goes to the Lady Mustangs. 24-11 is the score. Serving for Valley Heights, Ava Smith floats it back row, and an ace for Valley Heights. First ace of the match for either team. As Valley Heights gets the point. Another low serve for Smith, kept alive this time by Garden Plain. A swing and a kill, far corner. As going high to get that one was Meese, I believe. Maybe, actually, I think it was Pitts for Garden Plain. Either way, the Lady Owls take this second set 25-12, and it have made it a three-set match. Valley Heights won the first one 25-16. Garden Plain takes the second 25-12. Back with a third and deciding set after the break here on KNDY.
If you're looking for a car, truck, van, or SUV, look no further than Mustang Motors in Blue Rapids. They have a great inventory. You're sure to find what you're looking for. And if you don't see it, Colby will help you find it. And they don't sell anything they don't warranty. But if you do need repairs further down the road, they have a full service department and a mechanic available. Plus, Mustang Motors has a full service professional detailing service. So stop by and see or check them out at MustangMotorsKS.com. That's Mustang Motors in Blue Rapids. Titan Trailer Manufacturing of Waterville offers a full line of horse and livestock trailers, flatbed trailers, utility trailers, dump trailers, stock trailers, cargo trailers, and custom trailers. Are you sensing a theme here? Trailers. If you need it, they have it. Not only do they have it, Titan Trailers are a higher standard of quality manufactured in Waterville. You're pulling the best with a Titan Trailer. Log on to TitanTrailer.com and find a dealer near you and see for yourself.
Tammy Parker with Tammy Parker Realty has all the bases covered. She's your realtor, broker, and agent. Give Tammy a call today in Waterville at 363-2010 or 562-6688. She has property for sale in Marshall, Washington, and Riley counties. Or visit her website, tparkerrealty.com. Tammy Parker Realty in Waterville, 363-2010 or 562-6688.
One more set for the final match of the day for Valley Heights as they take on Garden Plain here. They won the first set 25-18, lost the second one 25-12. So this is the deciding third set. The Lady Mustangs and the Lady Owls. Serving for Valley Heights will be Maggie Turber as we are back and ready to roll. One set each, as neither one of these teams will be advancing to the semifinals tomorrow. Smith Center and Inman beat both of them. They play one more match later today on our sister station, Katy Country 94. Floating back row served by Turber, set by Garden Plain far side as Pitts puts a little bit too much into it. On a cross-court shot, it goes out of bounds near sideline, and the point goes to Valley Heights. They're off to the 1-0 start here in this third and final set. Serving for the Lady Mustangs again is Maggie Turber. She stands right of center, floating back row serve. Zogelman looks like she might have hit it twice, but they don't call that. Pitch across the net, and Turber sets middle for Vermette. Block goes into the net and falls down on the Garden Plain side. A point for Valley Heights. The Lady Mustangs are up 2-0. Garden Plain got up 5-0 in that second set to kind of create some early separation. Again, a low floating serve for Maggie Turber. Near side, tipped off of Ava Smith on the block attempt. It goes out of bounds, and the ball will go back to Garden Plain with this point. It's 2-1. Lady Owls serving again. Serving for Garden Plain here is Madeline Rolfs. Rolfs with a jump serve into the Vermetten, and it's out of bounds off of Vermetten, and the point goes to Garden Plain. A 2-2 tie off the first ace of the match for Garden Plain. The serve is tipped up across, and then a block up at the front line by Celia Pitts for Garden Plain, and the Lady Owls are up 3-2 on a 3 straight points for Garden Plain. Serving again, this is Madeline Ross for Garden Plain, back row. Taya Smith, they send it over to Ava near side. Right there in the back row, ready for it was Sydney Pitts for Garden Plain. It's a floater back row. Good job by Turber to keep it alive, but then some miscommunication in that front line between Mia Vermetten and Ava Smith. And it falls down on the Valley Heights side for 4 straight points now for Garden Plain. They lead 4-2 in this third set. Jump serve, line drive, back row. Maggie Turber, and Turber bumps it near side to Smith. And it's tipped off of Garden Plain and out of bounds near sideline. Point goes to Valley Heights. 4-3 in favor of the Lady Mustangs. The Lady Owls. Valley Heights on serve. Olivia Scala, the libero, back in. Shoots set middle. Scala there to get it in the back row. Set near side now to Ava Smith. Blocked at the front line. And Turber there. Set near side by Merck. Tipped across by Ava Smith again. Stolzat sets far side now for Meese. Blocked at the front line by Valley Heights. It's tipped across on one hit. Smith to Turber. Back set far side Merck with the swing into the back row. Garden Plain cannot get to it. Zogelman was trying to get back to it on this near sideline, but ran out of real estate, and the point goes to Valley Heights. A 4-4 tie. Valley Heights serving. Olivia Scala floating back row far sideline. Good pass that time. Second hit across there by Stolzat. Catches Valley Heights off guard, and the point goes to Garden Plain. 5-4 Lady Owls. Ava Meese serving now for Garden Plain. Floating jump serve, back row, Ava Smith. Near side, Turber back to Smith on a bump. Smith swings, and it's a back row sent by, dig by Garden Plain. On the far side, Zogelman is blocked at the front line by Merck, and then it's tipped out of bounds near sideline off of Garden Plain. And the point goes to the Lady Mustangs. We're knotted up at 5 apiece. Serving for Valley Heights is Merck. A short one, and it falls in off of a tip by Pitts. Another ace for Valley Heights. Second ace of the match for Valley Heights, and they lead 6-5 on that one. Jelena Merck again for the Lady Mustangs. This one shorter into the front row. Good pass, that middle on the shoot for Pitts. Kept alive here by Valley Heights. Ava Smith blocked at the front line and couldn't get a hand out as it falls in front of the back row defender there. Maggie Turber trying to get it back up. The point goes to Garden Plain. 6-6 tie. Serving for the Lady Owls. This time around is Celia Pitts. On the rotation from some substitutions as Steinfurt and Porter come back into the front row. And an ace serve for Garden Plain and Pitts. In front of the Valley Heights back row on the near side, it's 7-6 Garden Plain. Jump serve by Pitts, back row. Good pass this time from Turber. Steinfurt sends near side to Taya Smith. Stolzat over to the far side. Middle hit there by Pitts from the back row, and Celia hits it into the net. Point goes back to Valley Heights, and we're knotted at 7 in this third set. Ava Smith, floating jump serve, just floats over real slow. Back set Stolzat near side for Wassinger. Dug out by Valley Heights. It goes into the net. Porter keeps it alive and then hit across with one hand by Maggie Turber. Set far side, tipped across by Zogelman, and it's off the fist of Steinfurt on that far side and goes out of bounds. The point goes to Garden Plain. Lady Owls back up by 1, 8-7. Third and deciding set here. Serving is Stolzat, and it hits the top tape and rolls back on the Garden Plain side. A service error and a point for Valley Heights. The third error of the match for Garden Plain on the serve. Floating serve back row by Taya Smith this time for Valley Heights. Hit over and across by Hoheisel for Garden Plain. Steinfurt sets middle for Vermetten. It hits Vermetten, and she's already hit it once, so she can't hit it again, and it rolls to the ground. A point for Garden Plain. Lady Owls back up by 1, 9-8. Serving for Garden Plain is Zogelman, floating in the back row. Good pass from Smith into the middle. Steinfurt to Vermetten, taps it across far side, and Garden Plain trying to get there. On that far side was Zogelman, but she could not get it back off the ground. The point goes to Valley Heights, knotted up at 9 here in this third set, And Valley Heights took the first 25-18. Garden Plain won the second 25-22. Serving for Valley Heights, back in on rotation. Here's Ann Turber. That one goes into the back row. Zogelman, not a good pass to Stolzak in the middle, and she lifted it across. Point goes to the Lady Mustangs. They're back up by 1, 10-9 here in set 3. Turber serving. That one goes across the way in the back row. Sheet play in the middle for Wassinger. Back set Turber far side. Merck, and too strong. It's out of bounds in the near corner on a cross-court attempt by Merck. We're tied up at 10 here in set 3. We're going back and forth here in this second set. Sydney Pitts scored 5 straight points on serve to start the second set, and this time she has an ace to put Garden Plain back up by 1, 11-10. Second ace of the match for Garden Plain as they're up by 1 again. Good pass this time for Ava Smith in the middle for Turber. Tipped across by Maggie Turber. Free play again for Valley Heights, though. Set middle for Vermetten. She curls it across. Garden Plain with a free play. Back set near side, Hoheisel. Good dig there by Ann Turber. Set near side of Maggie Turber. And her bumped, actually. Maggie swings, and Garden Plain keeps it going. Block up at the front line by Vermetten and Turber, then trying to hit it back across. It goes into the net off of Hoheisel at the front, and the point goes to Valley Heights. Tied at 11 apiece here in this third set. On the serve, Maggie Turber. Line drive, low one on that far side. Zogelman, not a great pass. It was picked up at the front line. Vermetten was nearly over the net as an assistant coach for Garden Plain is hoping they would call that, but they do not. It's 12-11. Valley Heights maybe catching a break on that one. Serving here is Maggie Turber. Another low line drive over on that far sideline. Hit across on a set by Pitts. We have a net violation called, actually a double hit on Pitts. They're calling these double hits very closely today. 13-11 the score. Valley Heights up 2. Timeout Garden Plain back after the break here on KNDY.
Go green today with Critchfield Spray Foam Insulation. Spray Foam Insulation achieves a perfect fit every time, insulating and sealing the building's exterior in one application. Ideal for commercial, agricultural, and residential buildings. Add structural stability, prevent moisture infiltration, minimize insect and rodent penetration, and gain superior energy savings. Go green and foam it. Critchfield Spray Foam Insulation in Waterville. Find them on the web and Facebook today.
At the beginning of every crop year, you get only one chance to get it right. Start your season off with a seed you can trust. Plant DeKalb Asgrow. They have a full range of products that have proven themselves year after year. Parker Seed can provide the right seed for your environmental conditions. There's no room for error. Call Parker Seed to start your season off right. When you call Todd Parker, he'll put his knowledge and experience to work to help you make the right choices. Call today, 562-6687. That's 562-6687.
Merck trying to get a kill coming out of that timeout on the far side. It's kept alive here by Valley Heights. Ava Smith goes down the near sideline, but it's out of bounds, and Garden Plain gets a point out of the timeout. Valley Heights still winning it by 1, 13-12. Serving for the Lady Owls is Madeline Rolfs. Stands real deep on the back line on a floating jump serve, back row. It is Turber setting middle, and Turber left side Smith, and she gets the cross-court kill. Nobody was home in that back row defense on the far side, and a kill for Ava Smith puts Valley Heights back up by 2, 14-12. Serving again is Scala, back row. Good pass from Pitts into the middle for Stolzak. Ace with a swing back row. Turber keeps alive, and Turber sets middle for Taya Smith. Hit across near side, and it actually hit the line. Scala and Ava Smith both said it's going out. It did not go out. It hit the line, and a point goes to Garden Plain. Just a smile from Coach Steinfurt for Scala as Garden Plain gets the point, cuts it back to a 1-point Valley Heights lead, 14-13. Jump serve by Meese, back row. Vermetten with a decent pass. Turber, near side, hit across by Maggie Turber. Over to the far side now. On a swing is Zogelman from the midline. Set, Turber, near side, tipped out over by Smith. Meese over to Zogelman. Ava Smith is there for the dig. And Turber backs that far side as it's hit across by Merck. Back over to the far side, and a dig in the back row is off the fish and flying out of bounds off of Vermetten. Point for Garden Plain. Ties this thing up at 14 apiece. Serving for Garden Plain, again, this is Ava Meese. 14-14 tie. Jump serve by Meese, floating back row. Catherine Turber with the pass. Emma Turber, Ann Turber, in the near side. A swing and a kill for Ava Smith on this near sideline. 15-14 the score. Valley Heights up by 1. Delena Merck serving. Garden Plain keeping it alive. Back set for Celia Pitts. Dig in the back row. From the back row swinging is Maggie Turber. Garden Plain keeps it right there. Ava Smith taps it across, so looks like a tip. Yep, it is a tip by Garden Plain. Point goes to Valley Heights. Lady Mustangs with a 2-point lead again, 16-14 over Garden Plain. Credit these two teams fighting because they're both eliminated from semifinal contention, but playing hard today in their final match. Smith hits it to the back row. Good dig out there by Ross. Hit across by Garden Plain. Merck setting near side for Ava Smith. She goes high with it into the corner for Pitts. Sydney with a good pass. Setting middle for Celia. Tipped at the front line, and Valley Heights not going to be able to get that one back up off the floor. Ava Smith fighting for it, but could not quite get there. And the point goes to Garden Plain. 16-15. Valley Heights leading it by 1 still. Celia Pitts moves to the back row to serve. Porter and Steinfurt back in on the front row. Line drive serve. Pass Steinfurt sets in the middle. It tips across, and we have a double hit actually on Steinfurt on that set attempt. So that ties it up at 16 with 2 straight points here for Garden Plain. Serving for the Lady Owls again is Celia Pitts. Jump serve, line drive, back over Vermetten. Kept there by Maggie Turber. Hit across by Porter. And a free play for Garden Plain. Set far side. Zogelman blocks at the front line. Taya Smith gets up there and combining on it is Brooke Porter. The point for Valley Heights. They're back up by 1, 17-16. Ava Smith serving for Valley Heights. Low line drive serve gets over. Not a good pass. It's hit across by Zogelman. Maggie Turber, good set pass middle. Back to Maggie from Steinfurt. Swing dug out in the back row by Garden Plain. Hit middle here for Wassinger is blocked down on the Valley Heights side. On the Garden Plain side. A point for Valley Heights, and the Lady Mustangs with 2 straight points. Back up by 2. 18-16 in this third set. Hit over far side, a swing back row. Smith, Steinfurt keeps it alive. And a little miscommunication there between Taya Smith and Brooke Porter, and it is hit out near side without enough strength. The point goes to Garden Plain. 18-17 Valley Heights. Serving for Garden Plain is Stolzhoff, back row. Good pass. Steinfurt back set far side. Taya Smith gets one to go down, and it spins into the net and falls underneath on an attempt by Wassinger, and a point goes to Valley Heights. They lead 19-17 in this third set. Serving for Valley Heights is Taya Smith. Back row. Pass from Zogelman. Stolzhoff sets middle. Too strong for Wassinger. It flies out of bounds. And the point goes to the Lady Mustangs. They're up 3, 20-17 in this third set. Timeout Garden Plain. Back after the break on KNDY.
Turn to Cottage Hill Ag Supply in Waterville when you need to take your crops to the next level. Start with top quality channel seed complete with treatments and delivery. Precision planting equipment gives you optimum seed spacing, singulation, and depth control. Kilbro seed tenders are dependable for delivering seed to the field and planter. And Darren carries sprayer parts, fertilizer parts, and Conklin Ag products so you have the best growing season ever. Grow your best with Cottage Hill Ag Supply.
What do you do when the unexpected happens? You may wonder what's next. Who do I call? What should I do? Christy Andrews Funeral Home is here to support you through this phase of life by providing support and personal services while helping you create a beautiful and unique tribute for your loved ones. Christy Andrews Funeral Home is family owned and operated and proud to offer affordable personalized packages to fit any budget. Visit Christy Andrews Funeral Home in Waterville or at www.apfunerals.com.
Tia Smith serving out of the timeout, and it's another ace for Valley Heights right out of that break, 21-17. Lady Mustangs just 4 points from taking this match and at least finishing this tournament on a good note. Third ace of this, or actually the second ace of the set, third ace of the match here. This time Tia hits it into the net, so that's a service error this time for Valley Heights. It is their fourth service error of the match, and it's now 21-18, excuse me. And now service error from Garden Plain coming the other way as Molly Zogelman hits it right into the net. Going back and forth on aces and errors, 22-18. Valley Heights up by 4. Just 3 points away from the match. And server back in for Valley Heights, serving. Floating back row. Good pass this time. Back set by Stolzatz to Hoheisel. Dig in the back row by Turber. Near side in, had it, and then Maggie hits it over, and a double hit for Garden Plain. Falls on their side off the net. 2 points away from the match for Valley Heights, leading 23-18. Floating back row serve again by Ann Turber. Set across on the second hit. Ava Smith alert in there. Maggie Turber swings left side, blocked, and a point from Garden Plain. A double block that time from Hoheisel and Wassinger. 23-19 the score. Valley Heights still just 2 points away from taking this match. Serving is Sydney Pitt. Floating in the back row. There's a good pass from Smith, set near side. Vermetten blocked but out of bounds off of Garden Plain. Match point for Valley Heights. 24-19, Lady Mustangs with the advantage. And both these teams are eliminated and cannot move on to the semifinals, but Valley Heights trying to end this one with a win. Maggie Turber, a short floating set. Garden Plain keeps it alive. Hit across by Zogelman. By Pitt. Set near side. Ava Smith goes high, tipped up into the air. Meese keeps it going. Stolzatz, far side, tipped across by Meese. And Turber over here, near side, Ava Smith, and it hits off the back of a Garden Plain front row player off a bump, and the point goes to Valley Heights. They win it 25-19 and pick up a win here at the state tournament over Garden Plain. Valley Heights wins this one 25-18, 12-25, and 25-19. The Lady Mustangs finished 2-1 on the tournament, 26-15 on the season for Valley Heights. Garden Plain goes 0-3. They finished the season 30-12. We're back to wrap this one up after the timeout here on KNDY.
Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville is your reliable automotive repair shop. Servicing engines and transmissions, ACs, radiators, exhausts, and diagnostic checks. Did you know Danes does tires? Carrying all major brands and sizes from trucks, ATVs, trailer, and farm implements, Danes Automotive and Tire has you covered. With over 85 years combined experience, your locally owned and trusted repair and tire shop is Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville. My Sister's Closet Boutique in Waterville has all you need for your wardrobe this season. They specialize in the latest fashion trends. Don't get caught in last year's style. Stop in and refresh your wardrobe with all your favorite team colors. Stock your closet with cute, comfortable, trendy, and affordable options. Hurry to MSC today or start your shopping online at mysistersclosetkansas.com. Big city style with small town service. Come and spend a day at MSC in Waterville.
If any of your family members meow, bark, squeak, chew, dig, squawk, claw, play dead, or fetch, you need Dr. Porter and the Blue River Veterinary Clinic in Waterville. Dr. Porter is dedicated to the wellness and health care of your small animal pets, offering vaccinations and wellness checks, boarding, dentistry, emergency care, grooming, surgery, and radiology with her full-service clinic. A healthy pet is a happy pet, and a happy pet means a happy home. Call today for your appointment, 363-2222.
Circle P Processing of Waterville has processing openings available now. Their mission is to not only provide the professional meat processing their customers expect, but ensure timely and transparent service and prices. Be assured that when you bring your meat to Circle P, you are getting exactly what you brought in. Always remaining local and loyal to their customers. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. Be sure to visit their website, circlepprocessing.com, for pricing and ordering information.
Welcome back here on KNDY for the final time. The Valley Heights Lady Mustangs finished their season with a record of 26-15. They win it over Garden Plain, the final match of the day, 25-18, 12-25, and 25-19. Congratulations to the Valley Heights Lady Mustangs on making the state tournament here in 2022. Taya Smith is the lone senior on this team, so congratulations to her on a fine career. And, boy, the cupboard is definitely not going to be bare for Valley Heights coming back in 2023. This time they ran into some really good teams in their pool in Inman and Smith Center. Garden Plain was a solid team as well, but Valley Heights was able to pull off the win here in this final match of the day to at least salvage one at the state tournament. Again, congratulations to the Lady Mustangs on a fine season. State tournament, nothing to shake your head at, and a 26-15 overall record to finish 2023. Season motto was Journey for Valley Heights, according to Coach Steinfurt, and it was a journey for the Lady Mustangs, a journey that ended here in Dodge City. Just a little bit short of what you would want to see, but still great effort today from the Valley Heights Lady Mustangs. Again, they win their final match over Garden Plain 25-18, 12-25, and 25-19. That'll wrap it up here on KNDY for today. Big thanks to all the sponsors for bringing Valley Heights volleyball to you from the state tournament here in Dodge City. This is Dusty Dono saying good afternoon from United Wireless Arena.
And a big thank you to Dusty Donis, handling Valley Heights and Smith Center games back to back in pool play from Dodge City. So Valley Heights goes 1-2 and finished the season. Hanover is 2-0 today in pool play with one more round to go. Hanover took South Central 25-7, 25-10 and defeated Grainfield Wheatland Grinnell 25-17, 26-24. So Hanover takes on Attica, the second seed, third seed matchup at 3 this afternoon. It's live on our sister station, FM 95.5. Our broadcast coverage of Valley Heights Lady Mustang Volleyball has been a service of Sapp Brothers Petroleum, Circle P Processing, Blue River Veterinary Clinic, My Sister's Closet, Dane's Automotive, Christy Anders Funeral Home, Cottage Hill Ag Supply, Blue Rapids Mercantile, Sharp Manufacturing, Parker Seed, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware, Critchfield Spray Foam, Tammy Parker Realty, Titan Manufacturing, Blue Valley Technologies, Mustang Motors, Performance Ag, Route 77 Corner Store, First Commerce Bank, and the Waterville Housing Authority.